Hello everyone, and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook, featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association. FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I will be reviewing the film Deep Sea, a movie that screened at the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival. Cold copy is directed by Xiaopeng Tian, written by Xiaopeng Tian, and stars Tingwang Wang, Xin Su, Qiqing Teng, Yang Ting, and Jing Ji. This is a Deep Sea movie review and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Deep Sea film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now the Deep Sea movie review. Deep Sea is a profound, insightful, and visually appealing animated picture about a young Chinese girl named Shen Shu, voice of Tingwang Wang, search for her mother. Renowned animated filmmaker Xiaopeng Tian is the person responsible for the highly ambitious Monkey King, Hero is Back. Deep Sea is no less ambitious in scope and speaks volumes about the importance of a girl's mother in her early years and the void that is left behind in Shen Shu's mom's absence. Xiaopeng Tian's new picture, however, feels very solemn and intense at many given intervals in the film and perhaps would be more interesting for adults than children. It takes the viewer into an imaginative world that is filled with hope but sprinkled with much sadness. Xiaopeng Tian's movie should leave viewers feeling invested in the likable but needy character of Shen Shu. The underwater world which the picture presents is awe-inspiring and is, quite possibly, the Chinese animated answer to James Cameron's popular waterlogged movies like Titanic or Avatar, The Way of Water. As the new film opens, we see that Shen Shu is feeling somewhat incomplete in the absence of her mom. Shen Shu is with her father and his new wife and Shen Shu's baby stepbrother. The little baby gets most of the attention, and Shen Shu is more than a bit heartbroken as a result. She gets more attention from her phone than her family. A storm occurs and Shen Shu ends up on a floating duck in the water, becoming separated from her family and possibly getting closer to discovering her mother. Enter two characters who will impact Shen Shu's life: a sea creature blob named the Hijinks, and an everyday underwater restaurant chef named Nanhei, voice of Su Xin. The blob is a shapeshifter, and Nanhei is a seemingly peculiar man with a kind heart who will ultimately change Shen Shu's life forever. Walruses, otters, and other fancy sea creatures turn up in the world of Deep Sea, and they are absolutely spellbinding to behold in many of the movie's fantasy-like sequences. Nanhei uses hijinks for his soup recipe, but there is a seemingly dangerous villain here called the Red Phantom who comes into the picture. This Red Phantom creates tension within the plot. The way the animation is done is quite special, resembling an abstract but distinct painting at times, though the picture ultimately becomes a metaphor for escaping depression, above all else, through the events that propel the threadbare plot forward. The way the filmmaker Xiaopeng Tian brings the events of the movie together is interesting. There is a point to all this, but it's not necessarily always a feel-good message that the film is trying to convey. Life is difficult, and Shen Shu suffers to pursue her dream of family in the hopes of one day being reunited with her real mother. In Nanhei, Shen Shu finds a kindred spirit. The bond formed between Nanhei and Shen Shu is touching and quite interesting to watch. These are two characters who seem to be complete opposites, but Xiaopeng Tian draws parallels between their lives that are, quite simply, on point and totally moving. If Deep Sea's animation is absolutely attention-grabbing, the storyline could have used some more fleshing out, and the requisite edge that the plot needs is not entirely present in all of the material the film presents. There is an uncomfortable balance between fantasy and reality, and the lines may possibly intentionally get blurred. Some of the fantasy scenes seem geared towards children who, in turn, may be put off by some of the more disturbing themes that the movie showcases. That being said, Shen Shu is a character who certainly touches the heart, and Deep Sea is a wholly original effort. Monkey King, Hero is Back was awfully close to perfection, despite its mixed reviews though. So the bar was set pretty high for this new movie by its filmmaker. Deep Sea isn't as good as the previous picture, but still has the dramatic impact that is necessary to move the viewer, and once again proves that animation is an art form that is not simply for children's movies. Thought-provoking stories like Deep Sea are few and far between, so should be embraced, especially considering this one is so gorgeous to behold. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Deep Sea movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter in the description at film-book.com. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.